Presentation Fears Solutions. Ethan sat at his desk, his hands trembling slightly. He adjusted his black-framed glasses and glanced around the classroom. The other students chatted and laughed, seemingly without a care in the world. But for Ethan, today was different. He had to give a presentation in front of the whole class. The thought made his stomach churn. Miss Johnson, the teacher, noticed Ethan's anxiety. She walked over to his desk and knelt down beside him. "Ethan, I know you're nervous," she said kindly. "But remember, everyone here is your friend. We're all rooting for you." Ethan nodded, trying to take deep breaths as Ms. Johnson had taught him. He focused on her encouraging smile. The bell rang, signaling the start of class. Ms. Johnson stood up and addressed the students. "All right, everyone, today we have some presentations. Let's give our full attention and support to each speaker." Ethan's heart raced as he heard his name called first. He stood up slowly, feeling the weight of every step as he walked to the front of the room. Ethan stood in front of the class, his hands shaking. He took a deep breath and began to speak. "Today, I'm going to talk about the importance of recycling." His voice wavered at first, but as he continued, he found his rhythm. He remembered Ms. Johnson's advice to make eye contact and speak slowly. The students listened attentively, and Ethan felt a small surge of confidence. As Ethan continued his presentation, he felt more at ease. He shared interesting facts about recycling and how it helps the environment. The students nodded and even asked questions. Ethan answered them confidently, feeling proud of himself. He realized that his classmates were genuinely interested in what he had to say. When Ethan finished his presentation, the class erupted in applause. Ms. Johnson smiled proudly and said, "Well done, Ethan. You did a fantastic job." Ethan beamed with pride. He had faced his fear and succeeded. As he walked back to his seat, his classmates gave him high fives and pats on the back. He felt a sense of belonging and accomplishment. During lunch, Ethan sat with his friends, feeling lighter than he had in days. "You were amazing, Ethan," one of his friends said. "I never knew recycling was so important." Ethan smiled and joined in the conversation. He realized that his anxiety had lessened, and he felt more connected to his classmates. He knew that he could face his fears with the support of his friends and teachers. That evening, Ethan talked to his parents about his day. "I was so nervous, but Miss Johnson helped me a lot," he said. His parents listened attentively and praised him for his bravery. "We're so proud of you, Ethan," his mom said. "You faced your fear and did an excellent job." Ethan felt a warm glow of pride and knew that he was not alone in his journey. As Ethan prepared for bed, he reflected on the day's events. He realized that facing his fear had made him stronger. He thought about Ms. Johnson's kind words and the support of his friends. "I can do this," he whispered to himself. With a newfound sense of confidence, Ethan drifted off to sleep, ready to face whatever challenges came his way. The next day at school, Ethan felt a sense of excitement. He knew that he could handle whatever came his way. Ms. Johnson smiled at him as he entered the classroom. "Good morning, Ethan," she said. "Are you ready for another great day?" Ethan nodded confidently. "Yes, I am," he replied. With the support of his teacher and friends, Ethan knew he could face any challenge. Throughout the day, Ethan participated more in class discussions and activities. He felt a sense of belonging and confidence that he hadn't felt before. Ms. Johnson noticed the change and praised him for his efforts. "I'm proud of you, Ethan," she said. "You've come a long way." Ethan smiled, knowing that he could overcome his fears with the support of those around him. By the end of the week, Ethan felt like a new person. He had faced his fear of public speaking and gained the confidence to participate more in class. He knew that there would be more challenges ahead, but he felt ready to face them. With the support of his teacher, friends, and family, Ethan knew he could achieve anything. He smiled, feeling hopeful and proud of his journey.